everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English here on PTS and the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. And today our lesson is called What's in the Package?
What's in the package? Well, what are our key words? Let's look at them right now. Our first one is mailman. Mailman. Ty is a mailman. He delivers mail to a lot of people.
Mail. Mail. I'll mail this letter today. You'll get it in a few days.
Stamp. Stamp. Suki put a stamp on the envelope.
Important. Important. Jennifer has an important appointment today. She's meeting with her boss. Well, friends, let's say these key words together again. The first one is mailman. Mailman.
Mail. Mail.
Stamp. Stamp.
Important. Important. And it's very important that we find out what today's mission is. And Eddie is an important person. Eddie?
Yeah, let's see. Dear Eddie, are you a dog? No. Are you a cat? No.
Eddie?
Eddie, what are you doing?
I'm reading my fan mail.
Oh, wow, Eddie, I see that you have a lot of letters. So friends wrote in?
Yeah, they're asking me if I'm a dog or a cat. I am not.
Well, Eddie, what are you? Why don't you tell everyone what you are?
I am a meerkat.
A meerkat.
A very important meerkat.
That's right. And what is today's important mission?
Today's important mission is, when does Betty tell Simon to come back to the post office?
When does Betty tell Simon to come back to the post office?
Well, everybody, listen closely for the answer to today's mission in today's lesson. Let's go there now.
Sorry, Simon. Your package is not here. The mail is slow sometimes.
Okay.
Another mail truck will come this afternoon. Come back after 4.
Really? Thanks, Betty. You're a good mailman.
I'm not a mailman, Simon. I'm a postal worker.
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, you're a great postal worker.
Thanks, Simon. I enjoy helping people. Just last week,
Sorry, I have to go now.
See you later.
So anyway, sorry, I have to go. See you later.
Gabe. No. You can't go. We have to teach.
Oh, you're right. Hey, and this is a special conversation because in this conversation we find the answer to today's mission. Today's mission is, when does Betty tell Simon to come back to the post office?
When does Betty tell Simon to come back to the post office? She tells him to come back at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? Wow. Well, he's going to come back at 4 o'clock, and we find out here that Betty is a good mailman.
That's right. She's a good mailman, but she's not a mailman.
Oh, well, before we talk about that, let's look at this keyword, mailman. Mailman. A mailman is the person who brings your mail to your house. A mailman.
If you're a mailman, that is your job. A mailman can bring mail to people's houses, or a mailman can work at a post office.
So you can say, the mailman came to my house to give me a package. And is Betty a mailman, Andrea?
Well, no, she's not a mailman. Betty's a woman. So she would be a male woman, or an even better word is a postal worker.
That's right, she is a postal worker because both men and women can be called postal workers, but Betty is not a male man.
That's right, but we do know that she is a good, even a great postal worker, and she really wants to help Simon.
She wants to help. And I know someone else who wants to help right now, and his name is Thomas. Let's go see him right now.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先，我们来学 mail 的用法。mail 是邮件的总称，所以这边说 the mail is slow sometimes。Sometimes 有些时候呢，邮件抵达的可能有点慢。The mail is slow sometimes 是总称，所以如果你在等一封信或者是通知的话，那么妈妈今天有去看信箱，你就可以说 Mom, is there anything in the mail for me today? Is there anything in the mail? In the mail. 今天所有的邮件里面有没有给我的任何的东西呀？你就可以说 Is there anything in the mail for me today? 这样子一个用法。后面提到 mail truck。Mail truck 是运送这些邮件的卡车。那么运送这些邮件的人的话，就叫做 mailman， 也就是我们俗称的邮差。邮差叫做 mailman， 但是这边呢 Betty 就说 No, I'm not a mailman， 因为她是女生嘛，所以她故意这样讲。她说 I'm a postal worker。Postal 就是邮政的 ，worker 是工作人员，用 postal worker 就是一个中性的字，没有牵涉到 man、woman， 就不会有所谓的性别歧视的问题哈。所以未来的英文用字都会比较倾向于中性的这种字的用法。I'm a postal worker。那么 postman 也是邮差的意思 ，mailman 也是邮差的意思。我们来看下一段的对话。
Hey, honey. Did you go to the post office? Was your package there?
Yes, I went, but my package wasn't there yet.
Too bad. Do you want to eat lunch here?
Yes. I'll go back to the post office if I have time this afternoon.
Good. I have some cards to mail. Can I give them to you?
Sure.
Well, Simon goes into the diner and his wife Renee is there. Renee says, "Hi, honey." Here she calls Simon her honey. Now, Gabe, do you call anyone honey?
Right now, do I call anyone honey? No, I don't call anyone honey. Do you call anyone honey?
Well, yes, I do. I sometimes call my fiancé honey. Honey is a cute word that you can use to talk to someone you love.
And so Renee says to Simon, "Did you get your package yet? Was your package in the mail?" But he has some bad news, right?
Yes, Simon tells Renee that his package isn't at the post office yet, but it's good news for Renee. When Simon goes back, he'll take some cards to mail for Renee.
That's right. She wants him to take some cards to the post office to mail them.
Okay, and we're going to learn that key word. It is the verb mail. Mail. Now, when you mail a card or a package, that means you are using the post office to send your mail.
And I really like it when my friends mail letters or packages to me. It makes me feel good.
It's always fun to get something that is mailed to you. Well, friends, we have more to learn, so let's go see Thomas.
这里呢，我们来学邮件抵达的这种用法。他说 ，Yes, I went， 我有去啊 ，But my package wasn't there yet. My package wasn't there yet. 但是呢，我的包裹呢还没有到达那里，还没有在那里的意思。 So my package wasn't there yet. 你就可以用另外一种表达的方式，你可以用 hasn't arrived. Arrive, A-R-R-I-V-E-D, arrived, A-R-R-I-V-E-D 是抵达的意思。Hasn't arrived 是还没有抵达，所以你也可以说 My package hasn't arrived yet， 就等于说 My package wasn't there yet， 是同样的这个意思。接下来我们来学 mail 的另外一个用法。前面我们看到的是 mail 的名词，邮件的总称。这边是 mail 的动词。I have some cards to mail. I have some cards to mail. 我有一些卡片要寄。就可以用动词 mail。Do you want me to mail that letter for you? 你那一封信，我去帮你寄好不好？所以这里的 mail 是当动词。我们来看下一段的对话。
Hey, these cards don't have any envelopes or stamps.
I know. I don't have any. Can you buy some envelopes and stamps for me, dear?
Okay. How much are stamps now?
They're 41 cents each. I'm sorry about your package. Maybe it'll be there when you go back.
What package?
Oh, nothing. It's not important.
It's just something fun.
Something fun? What is it? You know, Andrea, we see a problem here right at the beginning of this conversation. What is that?
Well, Renee wants Simon to mail her cards, but she doesn't have any stamps on the envelopes.
There are no stamps or envelopes. Now, let's take a look at that key word, stamp. Stamp. A stamp is something that you put on the envelope before you mail your letter. You need to have a stamp if you want to mail something somewhere else.
And you have to pay for the stamp. You can go to a post office and buy stamps. So the stamp is the way that you can use the mail.
And you have to buy more expensive stamps if you want to mail something to another country. And there are some people I know that like to collect stamps from different places.
That's true. My uncle collects stamps. He has a big book full of stamps from different parts of the world, and some of the stamps are very beautiful.
That's right. Well, Simon needs to get his package, and then Max comes out and says, "What package?" Well, what does Simon say then?
He says, "Oh, nothing. It's not important."
It's not important. Well, this key word is important. Important. Something important is something that you need. You know, food and water is very important for us.
And it's also important for us that everyone learns a lot from our conversations, right?
That's right. If you have something that you want to learn, it's important to study, and it's important for us to go and see someone right now. Let's go and see Thomas.
He is important.
这里我们来学邮票的名词是 stamp。stamp。所以这边提到说 ，These cards don't have any envelopes or stamps。你要记得这个卡片又不是明信片，结果连信封也没有，邮票也没有。那么 stamp 跟 envelope 如果跟动词连用，通常都会用 put a letter in the envelope， 把一封信放到 envelope 信封的里面，或者是 put a stamp on the envelope， 把这个一张的邮票贴在一个信封的上面 ，to put something in， to put something on。接下来说 How much are stamps now? They're 41 cents each. 41 cents 是41分，就等于是4毛1， 4角钱再加1分的意思。现在的平信呢，在美国是41分就可以了，以前是39分哈。从2007年的5月14号开始涨的哈，所以要记住这个数字是41 cents。后面提到 important 形容词重要的，it's not important 就等于it's nothing special 也可以。我们来看今天的 How to 单元。
How to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to How To. Today, you will learn how to say you have mail. Getting mail is exciting, right? Let's take a look at the first way.
This letter has my name on it. It's for me.
This letter has your name on it.
Can I open the letter now?
No, wait. Get ready for the second way. When something in the mail has your name on it, what else can you say?
This package is for me.
Wow, this package is for you. Yes, it is. It has your name on it. Now get ready for the third way.
I've got mail.
Wow, you've got mail. That's great. Now, friends, you know 3 ways to say this. Let's review them.
This letter has my name on it. This package is for me. I've got mail.
And that's how you say you got mail. Thank you, everyone.
Conversation replay.
Sorry, Simon. Your package is not here. The mail is slow sometimes.
Okay.
Another mail truck will come this afternoon. Come back after 4.
Really? Thanks, Betty. You're a good mailman.
I'm not a mailman, Simon. I'm a postal worker.
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, you're a great postal worker.
Thanks, Simon. I enjoy helping people. Just last week,
Sorry, I have to go now.
See you later.
Hey, honey. Did you go to the post office? Was your package there?
Yes, I went. But my package wasn't there yet.
Too bad. Do you want to eat lunch here?
Yes. I'll go back to the post office if I have time this afternoon.
Good. I have some cards to mail. Can I give them to you?
Sure. Hey, these cards don't have any envelopes or stamps.
I know. I don't have any. Can you buy some envelopes and stamps for me, dear?
Okay. How much are stamps now?
They're 41 cents each. I'm sorry about your package. Maybe it'll be there when you go back.
What package?
Oh, nothing. It's not important.
It's just something fun.
Something fun? What is it?
Calendar phrase.
So I just have a question, Andrea. Did you get the mail yet?
No, Gabe, I didn't get the mail yet.
Oh, that's because I forgot to give it to you. Here's your mail.
Well, thank you, Gabe. Now I have my mail.
Good. And now we can look at today's calendar phrase. Did you get the mail yet?
Did you get the mail yet?
If you're not sure if someone has gotten their mail, then you can ask this. Did you get the mail yet? And now let's go and see today's calendar phrase.
Did you get the mail yet?
Did you get the mail yet?
你收到信了吗？
Did you get the mail yet?
No. Did you get the mail yet?
Yes.
What did you get?
A letter from my dad?
That's nice.
Did you get the mail yet?
No.
Why not?
I'm too lazy.
I'll get it for you.
Thanks, Marie. Did you get the mail yet?
Did you get the mail yet?
你收到信了吗？
Hello, everybody. It's time for the question of the day. Eddie, are you ready? Eddie!
Eddie!
Sorry. What?
Wake up!
Wake up! What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. So much mail. Okay.
Did you read all of it?
Yeah. What can I help you with?
Well, we want to know the question of the day, Eddie.
The question of the day. Okay, the question of the day. What do you think is in Simon's package?
What do you think is in Simon's package?
I think that there is a present for Renee in Simon's package.
Well, that would be a great thing for Simon to order. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
We're on PTS and the radio.
We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There comes a time you have to make up your mind. There's always a decision to be made. The choice is yours, you better think it through. It's up to you, what would you do? What would you do? Is it black or white? Is it wrong or right? Choices often aren't so clear. Weigh the pros and cons. Joy and friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Gabe. And thank you for joining us for today's lesson. We're still talking about post offices and mail.
All right, well, let's get started with today's key words and friends. Please say them with us. Our first one is mailbox. Mailbox. Saul has a mailbox at the post office. He gets his mail there.
Message. Message. Mr. Lee isn't here. Do you want to leave a message?
Sender. Sender. I don't want this package. Please return it to the sender.
Address. Address. Where do you live? Can you tell me your address? Okay, everybody, let's look at these words one more time. Mailbox. Mailbox.
Message. Message.
Sender. Sender.
Address. Address. All right, great job. Now let's go see our friend Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
Oh, do we have a mailbox here?
Mailbox?
I don't know.
Do you need a mailbox, Eddie?
Yeah, I need a mailbox. I have some letters here.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie, before we mail your letters, can you tell us today's mission?
Oh, yeah, okay. Today's mission is, where is Simon's package?
Where is Simon's package?
Where will you find the answer to that question? You'll find it in today's conversations. Let's begin.
When Simon gets it, he'll show you.
Okay. I like getting packages and letters. My friend writes a letter to me every month.
Why don't you use email?
No way! I like finding letters in my mailbox. Hey, Betty. We aren't open yet.
That's okay. I just have a message for Simon. I found your package.
Great! Where is it?
In Alaska.
What? Why?
You know, Gabe, Max is a very interesting guy, isn't he?
I think Max is quite a character. I kind of like Max.
Me too. And why doesn't Max like to use email?
Well, he doesn't like to use email because he likes finding letters in his mailbox.
And we like finding keywords and, of course, teaching them. And our first keyword here is mailbox. Mailbox. Now, a mailbox is a place where you find mail. You open your mailbox and look at what's inside. You might have a mailbox outside your house or a mailbox at a post office.
That's right, and it's always nice to go outside and open your mailbox and see that there is a nice package for your birthday.
Ooh, wow, Gabe. Do you get packages in your mailbox for your birthday?
Every day. Well, no, not every day. Once a year.
Okay. That sounds great. Well, Betty comes into the diner and she has a message for Simon. We have another keyword here. Message. Message. A message is information that you tell someone or that you write to someone.
Right. If you want someone to know something, then you can give them a message. Or if someone calls your house and you are not home, then they can leave a message on the machine by your phone.
That's true. And friends, an email is also a message. It's a message that you write and send on your computer.
And Betty's message for Simon is that she has found his package.
Hey, and that's the answer to today's mission.
It is?
Yes, it is. Let's look at the question. Where is Simon's package?
Where is Simon's package? His package is in Alaska.
In Alaska?
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of far away, huh?
Oh, no. Well, friends, Thomas is not far away. He is right here to teach you more.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先来看一个句型是 When Simon gets it, he'll show you。所以当 Simon 收到他的包裹的时候，他就会给你看包裹里面是什么意思。When Simon gets it, he'll show you。这为什么是一个句型呢？因为你看，同样他收到包裹没？没有，应该是在未来。那他会给你看。也是在未来，那为什么前面用 get 现在式，后面用 will 未来式呢？因为 when 所在的这个时间副词这个子句要用现在式代替未来式，后面的主要子句就单纯用未来式就可以了。这样有点复杂，对不对？我们来举另外一个例子 ，When he gets home， 当他回到家的时候，回来没？还没有回来，但是 when 所在的子句呢，要用现在式代替未来式。When he gets home, I'll call you。那个时候我再打电话给你。所以后面这个子句呢，要用未来式。多多练习，你就会熟悉这种句子。接下来提到 mailbox，mailbox 是邮政信箱。所以如果你在邮局里面有一个 mailbox， 你也可以说 I have a mailbox at the post office。我在邮局有邮政信箱。后面的 message 一般是当作讯息，所以你打电话找某人的话，你说Peter isn't here Peter 现在不在耶。Would you like to leave a message? Leave L-E-A-V-E 留下来 message 意思就是说，请问您要不要留话这样的意思。我们来看下一段的对话。
The sender sent it to the wrong address. The post office tracked your package.
Honey, I'll call girls' exercise today about your DVDs.
DVDs? Girls exercise?
I ordered some girls' exercise DVDs. They have great exercises for my back.
Simon is embarrassed because the DVDs are for women.
The exercises work for men, too.
It's okay, Simon. I use girls' exercise too.
Really?
Yes, we can exercise together. Andrea, what are you doing?
Well, Gabe, I'm doing some exercises. We can do them together.
Have you been watching girls' exercise DVDs?
Well, yes, I watch them. I use them every day.
That's a little strange. Well, it's okay for a girl anyway. Anyway, let's get into this conversation here. Let's look at these key words at the top of the conversation. The first one is sender. Sender. The sender is the person who sends a letter or other mail. He is the sender.
So, for example, if I send a letter to Gabe, then I am the sender of the letter.
That's right. So if you want to send somebody something, then you are the sender. But you have to have something special before you can send this letter, right?
That's right. If you want to be a sender, you must have the person's address.
And let's look at that word, address. Address. Your address is where you live. If you live in a house or an apartment or anywhere, that is your address. And if you want to write a letter to somebody, you need to write their address on the envelope.
Well, we found out that the address on Simon's package was wrong. That's why his package is in Alaska.
And his package is a little strange anyway. Girls' exercise DVDs?
This is very interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting. Well, let's see what Thomas has to say about all this.
Gabe, I think it's okay. Even though those DVDs are for women, 虽然呢这些 girls exercise 女孩动一动的这种 DVD 原先是要给女生运动的时候用的，但是我同意哈 ，the exercises work for men too. If you need to exercise， 如果你要运动的话，用这种 DVD 也可以，看男生专用的 DVD 也可以，重点是要运动了。但是特别注意的是，当你要寄包裹或信件给人家的时候，不要犯这样的错误哈，因为这边说 the sender sent it to the wrong address。哎呦，原来是寄的人呐、寄这个信件或包裹的人地址给写错了，所以寄到错误的住址去了哈。所以呢，收件的人叫做 receiver，R-E-C-E-I-V-E-R。那么寄件的人叫做 sender，S-E-N-D-E-R。所以最后来讲，这个 track 也是一个很好的字。他说 The post office tracked your package。track 是追踪的意思。哇，这种 post office 真棒哈！地址写错了，还是追踪得到。我们来看今天的 song time。Song
time.You know, I love this month's Song Time. Now, it's not the kind of song you can sit down and listen to. No, friends, you gotta stand up. You have to dance.
You have to move around because it's an exciting song. It's really a great song.
Well, let's listen to it again.
Well, I would really like to, but there is one problem.
Gabe,
That's right.
Gabe. Gee whiz, what's the problem?
My MP3 player is broken, so we can't listen to the music.
No!
Yes.
What happened?
Well, Drez, it's a long story. I don't want to talk about it.
Come on. Tell us the story.
Well, you won't believe me anyway.
Just tell us.
Okay. Well, I was walking down the street and a cute little girl walked up to me and said, 老外,你好.
Lao Wai? What's a Lao Wai?
Driz, 老外. It means foreigner.
Ah, right, foreigner.
Right, so I didn't hear her, and so she said it a little louder. 老外,你好,你在听什么音乐?
What did you do?
Well, I heard her that time, so I stopped walking, I stopped my music, and I looked at her, and I smiled, and I said quietly, I'm listening to a song called What Would You Do?
Well, what happened next?
Well, get this. She looked at me and she said, 老外先生,已经有那么多人在看你,因为你是老外,你应该不要叫那么大声。你在听什么音乐?
Well, did you let her listen to the song?
Well, I thought it was strange that she wanted to listen to my music, but I'm a nice 老外, and so I let her listen to my music. And that is when it happened.
What happened? What happened?
She was holding it in her hand, and she wasn't careful, and it fell onto the ground. And then...
Gabe, wait a minute. Gabe, I don't believe you.
That's when it broke.
No.
Yes, it's terrible. It's horrible.
This is not a true story.
Hey, well, it is a true... Fine, it's not a true story. But it's a good story. And what would you do?
What do you mean?
Well, if someone borrowed something of yours and they broke it, what would you do?
Ah, I see. Now that is a good question.
I know. Would you get angry at the person and call them stupid?
Well, I might want to do something like that, but I don't think I could.
Or would you say, 没有关系, and walk away?
Oh, that would be a good thing to do, but it would be hard.
Or would you tell them that they had to pay for it?
Well, they could give me some money.
They could give you some money. It's a good question. What would you do?
And friends, this is a good question that you can practice answering. Think of a situation and think of 3 choices to answer the question, what would you do?
Well, since my MP3 player is not broken, that means we can listen to this song.
All right.
What would you
do?
Okay, let's hear.
Go, Gabe.
All right, hey.
Go.
What should I do? Hey?
There comes a time you have to make up your mind. There's always a decision to be made. The choice is yours, you better think it through. It's up to you, what would you do? What would you do? Is it black or white? Is it wrong or right? Choices often aren't so clear. Weigh the pros and cons, maybe seek advice. Then think it through, what would you do? What would you do? Your opinion, your position, share it. What would you do? Make a choice before it's made for you. What would you do? You know decisions echo into tomorrow. Fast or slow, stay or go. Open up or keep it closed. After all, what would you do? There comes a time you have to make up your mind. There's always a decision to be made. The choice is yours, you better think it through. It's up to you, what would you do? What would you do?
Conversation Replay.
When Simon gets it, he'll show you.
Okay. I like getting packages and letters. My friend writes a letter to me every month.
Why don't you use email?
No way! I like finding letters in my mailbox. Hey, Betty. We aren't open yet.
That's okay. I just have a message for Simon. I found your package.
Great! Where is it?
In Alaska.
What? Why?
The sender sent it to the wrong address. The post office tracked your package.
Honey, I'll call Girls Exercise today about your DVDs.
DVDs? Girls Exercise?
I ordered some girls' exercise DVDs. They have great exercises for my back.
Simon is embarrassed because the DVDs are for women.
The exercises work for men, too.
It's okay, Simon. I use girls' exercise too.
Really?
Yes. We can exercise together.
Calendar phrase.
Hey, Gabe, what's your address?
Well, Andrea, my address is... Wait a minute. That's today's calendar phrase.
You got it. What's your address?
What's your address?
Now, when you want to send something to someone in the mail, you have to know their address. And if you don't know their address, Gabe, what do you say?
Well, you have to ask them a question. What's your address?
Okay, well, let's learn more about this in our calendar phrase skit.
What's your address?
What's your address? 你的地址是什么?
What's your address?
Why do you want my address?
Because I want to send you something. What's your address?
What do you want to send me?
It's a surprise. What's your address?
A surprise?
Yes, what's your address?
I'll write it down for you. But first, tell me what the surprise is.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, fine. I'll give you my address. I want my surprise.
What's your address?
What's your address? 你的地址是什么?
Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's practice what we learned today with our question of the day.
Question of the day? Question of the day?
Yes, Eddie, it's your turn.
Okay. Question of the day is, do you like writing letters or email better? Why?
Do you like writing letters or email better? Why?
Well, that's a good question. I like writing letters, but it is easier and faster to write email. So I usually write more email.
Thank you, Gabe, and thank you for joining us today here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
On the radio, that's right. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea, and friends, today we are on the go.
We're at the post office. Now, before we get into our lesson, let's learn some words together. The first one is organize. Organize. Irma loves to organize her kitchen. She knows where everything is.
Deliver. Deliver. The restaurant delivers food to your house.
Collect. Collect. Leo collects teapots. He has over 50 of them.
Tie. Tie. Linda tied a note to the gift. Well done, everyone. Now let's say these keywords together again. The first one is organize. Organize.
Deliver. Deliver.
Collect. Collect.
Tie. Tie. Well, today is on the go, so let's go on over to Eddie right now.
Yeah, okay. So what do you want?
Well, Eddie, we want today's mission.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, of course. Today's mission. There we go. What are 2 things a postman can do?
What are 2 things a postman can do?
Well, I wonder if there are only 2 things a postman can do. Maybe he can do many more things, but we'll listen for 2 things in today's lesson, won't we? All right, everybody, let's go see if we can find the answer to this mission right now.
Hello, everyone. Rain or shine, the postman always comes on time. And today, I will be a postman, and I will show you what they do. On the go! The day of a postman begins in the post office in the early morning. This is the busiest time in the post office. Around 200,000 pieces of mail come every day. 20 years ago, the post office was a very busy place. Today, many people still come here, but not as often. Email is more popular than mail today. So what does a postman need to know? And where does all this mail go? A postman needs to know different addresses, roads, and postal codes. Mail is first organized by the area code of the address. Then mail is organized by its street address. Oh, thank you. I am learning to organize the mail. The person who organizes the mail is also the same person who will deliver the mail. Why is it? Where does... Yeah. Oh, I can do it?
And we're here at the post office right now. On the go today is with Daniel, and he is learning how to be a postman. Andrea, what's a postman?
Well, a person who works at a post office is a postman. A postman has to organize all the different pieces of mail. Now, that can be letters or packages, anything that is sent in the mail.
That's right. So you can also call someone who works at the post office, you can call them a postal worker. All right, well, let's get into today's key words. The first one is organize. Organize. A postal worker needs to organize the mail in a post office. So when you organize something, that means you make it neat. You have a special spot for different things.
How do they organize mail? Well, you can organize mail by address or by postal code. You put the mail in the place where it is supposed to be. You organize it.
And you can use this word organize in other ways too, not just at the post office. Is your room organized? When you are working, do you keep your desk organized? Are things in their right places?
You know, my mom organizes her house very well. My mom organizes so well, she knows where everything is.
Yes, so does my mom. Well, let's look at this next key word, deliver. deliver. When you deliver something, that means you send it to a place, or you take it to a place. You deliver it.
So after the postman organizes the mail, he delivers it. That means he takes it to the place where it is supposed to go.
And let's use this word in another way as well. Do you like pizza? Well, when you order pizza, the person that comes to give you the pizza delivers the pizza to you. You can say that the man came and delivered the pizza at our house.
Sounds great. Good job. Well, friends, Thomas is going to deliver some more learning for all of you. Let's go see him now.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 On the Go 的时间了。今天我们来到了邮局，邮局叫做 Post Office， 那么送信的邮差叫做 Postman， 或者是 Mailman 都可以哈。Postman Mailman。接下来呢，在信封的上面，我们常常会写的，一定要写的是地址。地址呢是一个名词，是 address。但是呢，如果当动词的话是 address。address 是在信封上面写地址这个动作，或者是称呼某人，对某人演讲。记得它的重音是不一样，地址是 address。那么刚刚的动词写地址是 address， 所以要小心它的念法是不一样。后面呢，在地址里面有各式各样的不同的成分。第一个呢是你的邮递区号，邮递区号是你的 postal codes，postal P-O-S-T-A-L。codes C-O-D-E-S code 是就是一组的数字来代表某些的意义，在这边是邮递区号，邮递区号也可以是 zip codes Z-I-P-C-O-D-E-S 或者是 area codes。那么接下来我们来学一个单字是 organize。organize 呢是组织，在这边是指要把邮件做一个整理分类，所以这边呢 mail is organized by the area code first， 所以根据地址里面的邮递区号，先做第一个部分的 organize， 接下来再根据你的街道来进行 organize。而邮件的总称有一个英文字是 mail。mail 是不可数的，所以说很多的邮件 a lot of mail 并不加 s，so there is a lot of mail that comes in and out of the post office every day。每天进出的邮件相当的多。那如果要形容一件一件的邮件呢，你可以用 piece，thousands and thousands of pieces of mail。pieces P-I-E-C-E-S， 复数表达在 pieces 这个字的上面 ，mail 本身不加 s。我们来看下一段。
Wait a minute. This letter has no stamps. Where can I get some stamps? Stamps. All letters need stamps so they can go to different places. A stamp shows the post people that you paid for your letter's trip. Now here are some stamps. These stamps look too big. I need smaller stamps. Over here. This post office has a special room for stamp collectors. Stamp collectors are people who collect stamps, from traditional to artistic. There are many kinds of stamps here. You can also make your own stamps here. Oh, look at that. Not many post offices do this kind of service. After taking your photo, the post people print it together with a real stamp. Okay. This is pretty cool. I get a stamp with my face on it. Now Andrea will know who sent her the letter. So, which one should I choose? This one or that one?
Yes, it is true. All letters need stamps. Now, why do you need stamps on different pieces of mail? Well, the stamps show that you have paid to send the mail.
That's right. So when you are mailing something, everything you send needs to have stamps or some kind of postage.
In our On the Go, Daniel showed us some very special stamps. They had his picture on them. You know, some people really like stamps. They even collect them.
That's right. You can call those kinds of people stamp collectors. They like to collect stamps.
Well, let's look at that key word together. Collect. Collect. Now, when you collect something, that means you try to get many of them. For example, if you collect stamps, you try to choose stamps that you like and want to keep. You don't use those to send mail.
Andrea, do you like to collect stamps or any other kind of things?
Well, Gabe, I don't collect stamps, but I do like to collect postcards. I have many postcards from all over the world. Gabe, do you collect something?
I like to collect cards, but not postcards. I like to collect playing cards with 52 in each deck of cards. I just love collecting cards from different places.
You know, it's interesting to learn about what different people collect. So you can ask someone, what do you collect? For now, let's learn more from Thomas.
这一段影片的重点来到了 stamp 的身上。stamp 就是邮票 ，stamp 是可数的 one stamp, many stamps。所以这边呢提到说，哦 ，this letter has no stamps。这一封信上呢没有任何的邮票。那你也可以说 ，You can see all kinds of stamps at the post office. All kinds of stamps， 各式各样的邮票在邮局里面看得到，在邮政的这种博物馆也可以看得到，或邮局的博物馆。You can also see all kinds of stamps at the stamp museum. Stamp museum。那么在今天的影片里面也特别提到说 ，You can actually make your own stamps. To make your own stamps， 可以制造你自己想要的邮票。And actually, you can see yourself on the stamp， 而且你可以在邮票的上面看到你自己的照片。哇哦，很酷！收件人马上就知道说，哎，这封信是谁寄来的哈。接下来提到的是集邮，集邮叫做 stamp collection。COLLECTION， 收集邮票的人，集邮的人叫做 stamp collectors。Stamp collectors，COLLECTORS。所以这边呢，他们还安排了特别的房间给这些想要集邮的人。你也可以说 ，Stamp collection is my hobby。集邮是我个人的兴趣跟嗜好。我们来看下一段的影片。
The post office has many different roles. People can come here to do their banking, pay their bills, and of course, send their mail. Now take a look at the special machine. The special machine ties yellow straps around the packages. Getting your packages safely from one place to another is very important.
Do you forget something?
Did I forget something? I need to deliver the mail. The postman has two kinds of jobs. He organizes mail and then delivers. Delivering the mail takes a long time if they have to drive around a lot. Long-distance mail goes by truck. Mail in the city can come by scooter or motorcycle. For a postman to do his job really good, he needs to know the city. I think this is the wrong address. Well, friends, I had fun learning about the post office and the job of a postman. See you next time on The Go. Onward!
Well, we've been talking about the post office today, and we've found out many things that Daniel does at the post office. Now, he does different kinds of things, and we also find the answer to today's mission right here.
That is true. We've been learning a lot about different things a postman can do, but we hear two things right here.
And so the mission is, what are two things a postman can do?
What are two things a postman can do? A postman can organize mail and deliver it.
And those are two of our key words, so make sure that you remember to use these words sometime today. Organize and deliver.
Now, we also saw Daniel around an interesting machine. This machine would tie straps around big packages.
Well, before we go any further, let's look at this key word. The word is tie. Tie. Now, this is a verb, and when you tie something, that means you take two ends of like a string and tie it together. You put them together so that they do not come apart. You tie it.
That's right. Why do you tie these straps around a package? Well, you tie it so the package stays together while it is being delivered.
And what other kinds of things can we tie? Well, every day you tie your shoes. That's what you do when you put your shoes on. You have to tie your shoes.
Well, Gabe, you did a good job tying your shoe. We're going to keep learning more about this on the go. Let's go see Thomas.
这里我们看到邮局有一种特别的机器，可以把那个包裹用黄色的这种捆绑的带子把它缠起来，对不对 ？So we can actually see a special machine. It ties packages in yellow straps. 所以这里的动词是 tie, T-I-E. So the machine ties the packages. 这些的包裹呢 in yellow straps. Strap 就是那个带子。那 tie 呢，也可以是绑，把什么东西绑起来。介系词可以用 up to tie something up。我们所看到那个领带也是用这个字，它是名词哈 ，a necktie or a tie 领带。后面来学一个动词是 deliver。那么邮差呢，除了要 organize mail， 要整理分类邮件，它实际上整理之后也要去送这些的邮件。分送这些的邮件的动词就是用 deliver。So a postman needs to deliver the mail. 他一样要出去送这些的邮件 to deliver. 那这样一个名词就叫做 delivery。D-E-L-I-V-E-R-Y。哇哦，今天我们在邮局里面学到了好多东西哦。我们下一次 on the go 再见了。
Calendar phrase.
This is exciting, Andrea. This is so much fun.
This is so much fun.
Oh, it's really great. Oh, and you know what else is fun?
What's that, Gabe?
Calendar phrase.
That's right.
So today's calendar phrase is, this is so much fun.
This is so much fun.
Okay, if there is something that you are doing, and it's not just a little fun, it's not even more fun, but it's really fun, then you can say, this is so much fun.
You know, teaching here on Let's Talk in English, this is so much fun.
You know, Andrea, teaching with you on Let's Talk in English is so much fun.
You know what else is so much fun, Gabe?
What?
Our calendar phrase skit.
It's so much fun.
Let's go.
This is so much fun.
This is so much fun.
太好玩了。
Dan, this is so much fun.
I know. I'm so glad we came. I love KTV.
Me too. But I can't sing.
What? I think you're a good singer.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious.
Really? Thanks.
This is so much fun. Hey, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. What song should I sing?
How about Happiness?
Oh, that's my favorite song.
This is so much fun. This is so much fun.
This is so much fun.
太好玩了。
Well, it was a great time at the post office, and now let's go and find out the question of today. Eddie?
I would have the question of the day.
Oh, yes, you do. So can you give it to us?
Yeah, okay, here it is. Question of the day. Do you like to email or write letters?
Do you like to email or write letters?
Well, I like to email better because email is quicker and more convenient.
It is more convenient. Of course, it's nice to write letters every once in a while. I always like getting letters as well. Well, everybody, we want to thank you so much for joining us here today for today's On the Go here at Let's Talk in English.
We're on PTS and the radio,
where learning English can be fun. That's right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On the Go.
Friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English. On PTS and the radio, I'm Andrea.
And my name is Gabe. Today is an exciting day because it is Saturday. And that means we get to review this week's lessons.
You've learned a lot with us this week. Let's see how much you can remember and understand as we review. We're also going to review our On the Go from yesterday. We went to the post office.
The post office! Gotta love that post office. And those postal workers. Okay, we also have to listen to a song today. It's a new song. And what's this song about?
Well, the song is about happiness. It's February song time, and we hope you enjoy it. Well, let's begin our Saturday review.
Conversation replay. Simon is very happy. He is waiting for a package at the post office. Betty is in the post office. She picks up a big bag. It's very heavy. There are a lot of letters and packages inside the bag. Simon smiles. He is very excited about his package. He wants it now. Betty looks inside the bag.
I am looking for a package.
It is not a big package.
Okay. Is your name on the box or is Renee's name on the box?
My name is on there. Simon Way.
That is strange. I don't see any mail for you.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh! Here it is.
All right. Wait, this isn't my package. It's for Simon Monroe.
Oh, sorry. Well, your package isn't in this bag. Let me look in the back. Here's a magazine for Renee. But I don't see a package.
It's here. I'm sure.
Sorry, I can't find it. What's in the package?
Oh, nothing special.
Sorry, Simon, your package is not here. The mail is slow sometimes.
Okay.
Another mail truck will come this afternoon. come back after 4.
Really? Thanks, Betty. You're a good mailman.
I'm not a mailman, Simon. I'm a postal worker.
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, you're a great postal worker.
Thanks, Simon. I enjoy helping people. Just last week,
Sorry, I have to go now.
See you later.
Hey, honey. Did you go to the post office? Was your package there?
Yes, I went. But my package wasn't there yet.
Too bad. Do you want to eat lunch here?
Yes. I'll go back to the post office if I have time this afternoon.
Good. I have some cards to mail. Can I give them to you?
Sure. Hey, these cards don't have any envelopes or stamps.
I know. I don't have any. Can you buy some envelopes and stamps for me, dear?
Okay. How much are stamps now?
They're 41 cents each. I'm sorry about your package. Maybe it'll be there when you go back.
What package?
Oh, nothing. It's not important.
It's just something fun.
Something fun? What is it?
When Simon gets it, he'll show you.
Okay. I like getting packages and letters. My friend writes a letter to me every month.
Why don't you use email?
No way! I like finding letters in my mailbox. Hey, Betty. We aren't open yet.
That's okay. I just have a message for Simon. I found your package.
Great! Where is it?
In Alaska.
What? Why?
The sender sent it to the wrong address. The post office tracked your package.
Honey, I'll call Girls Exercise today about your DVDs.
DVDs? Girls Exercise?
I ordered some girls' exercise DVDs. They have great exercises for my back.
Simon is embarrassed because the DVDs are for women.
The exercises work for men, too.
It's okay, Simon. I use girls' exercise too.
Really?
Yes. We can exercise together.
I need to run. I have more mail to deliver.
Go! Betty, the mail carrier. Run like the wind.
Wait! Renee has some cards to mail. Can you take them?
Sure. These cards have no envelopes or stamps.
I know. I don't have any envelopes or stamps.
And there are no addresses on these cards. How will I know where to send them?
I've got some envelopes. You can use them.
Thanks. Here you go, Betty. All these cards have envelopes, addresses, and return addresses. Thanks for waiting.
No problem. You can pay me for the postage later. So, who are these cards for?
Family and friends.
Any special news to tell to them? Not really.
Thanks for asking.
Too bad. I need a story for our small town news. Well, bye, guys. Hi, Simon. How are your girls' exercise DVDs?
They're great. Thanks for delivering them.
No problem.
So, is my express package here?
Yes, you've got mail. Open it.
Here?
Come on.
Okay.
A book about babies? Is there something you're not telling me?
What? I didn't order this. I ordered a book about snowboarding.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's always good to go on the go with English. Yesterday we learned about what postal workers or what a postman does. Gabe, do you remember 2 things a postman does?
The 2 things a postman does. One is he organizes, and the other is he delivers. Those are 2 important things a postman does. You remember?
We also learned many other things, so let's review as we are on the go.
On the go.
Hello, everyone. Rain or shine, the postman always comes on time. And today, I will be a postman, and I will show you what they do. On the go! The day of a postman begins in the post office in the early morning. This is the busiest time in the post office. Around 200,000 pieces of mail come every day. 20 years ago, the post office was a very busy place. Today, many people still come here, but not as often. Email is more popular than mail today. So what does a postman need to know? And where does all this mail go? A postman needs to know different addresses, roads, and postal codes. Mail is first organized by the area code of the address. Then mail is organized by its street address. Oh, thank you. I am learning to organize the mail. The person who organizes the mail is also the same person who will deliver the mail. Where does...
Thank you.
That's okay. Oh, I can do it? Wait a minute. This letter has no stamps. Where can I get some stamps? Stamps. All letters need stamps so they can go to different places. A stamp shows the post people that you paid for your letter's trip. Now here are some stamps. These stamps look too big. I need smaller stamps. Over here. This post office has a special room for stamp collectors. Stamp collectors are people who collect stamps, from traditional to artistic. There are many kinds of stamps here. You can also make your own stamps here. Oh, look at that! Not many post offices do this kind of service. After taking your photo, the post people print it together with a real stamp. Okay. This is pretty cool. I get a stamp with my face on it. Now Andrea will know who sent her the letter. So, which one should I choose? This one or that one? The post office has many different roles. People can come here to do their banking, pay their bills, and of course, send their mail. Now take a look at the special machine. The special machine ties yellow straps around the packages. Getting your packages safely from one place to another is very important.
Do you forget something?
Did I forget something? I need to deliver the mail. The postman has two kinds of jobs. He organizes mail and then delivers. Delivering the mail takes a long time if they have to drive around a lot. Long-distance mail goes by truck. Mail in the city can come by scooter or motorcycle. For a postman to do his job really good, he needs to know the city. I think this is the wrong address. Well, friends, I had fun learning about the post office and the job of a postman. See you next time on The Go. Onward.
Beat the GEPT.
大家好，我是 Thomas， 又到了我们 Beat the GEPT 战胜全民英检的单元了。今天我们来看词汇与结构。首先第一题提到说 ，The date of Chinese New Year changes every year because it's 什么 the lunar calendar. The date of Chinese New Year， 所以中国的新年，我们过旧历年的新年的日期，每一年都在 changes， 每一年都在改变。为什么呢 ？Because it's 什么 the lunar calendar. The lunar calendar 就是我们的农历、阴历的意思哦，因为它是跟着阴历来计算的，所以答案应该是 A goes 不对 ，goes 是走开了 ，B keeps 是保持也不对 ，C follows 是跟随着，答对了哈，跟随着什么来计算呢？跟随着农历来计算，跟随着阴历来计算。D falls 是掉下来也不对。So the date of Chinese New Year changes every year because it follows the lunar calendar， 因为它跟着阴历来计算。答案应该是 C。我们来看下一题。You'll see your cousin 什么 the first time 什么15 years. Are you excited? 这边的 cousin 当然中文来讲，堂表兄弟姐妹都可以用 cousin。假设这边是表姐好了啦，你即将要看到你的表姐15年来第一次哦，你有没有很兴奋、很期待啊？15年来第一次，首先的第一次应该是 for the first time， 几年的期间应该是用 in， 所以答案应该是选 A， 答对了哈。其他的 at、in、after 都不对，所以应该是 I am going to see my cousin for the first time。In 15 years, so I'm pretty excited. 我将会在15年当中第一次看到我的堂哥或者是表姐，这样子一个用法。好，我们来看下一题。这边说 ，Please don't read my mail， 请不要读我的邮件，我的信件。It's 什么呢 ？A similar 相似的。我的邮件是相似的，所以你可以读，不对吧？哈，不合逻辑。B traditional 是传统的，也是不合句意。C personal 答对了 ，Please don't read my mail. It's personal. 不要读我的邮件，为什么呢？因为这是我私人的信件，没有经过我同意，怎么可以读呢？所以 it's personal， 个人的、私人的，答对了。D popular 是受欢迎的，所以 D 也是错，应该选 C。我们来看下一题。Laura always wears a dress for special， 所以 Laura 总是在特别的时候来穿洋装。漂亮的洋装打扮一下自己。A decorations for special decorations 特别的装饰不对，特别的 B reservations 是定位或者是订机票也不对。C inventions 是发明也不对。D occasions 特别的日子、特别的日期，答对了，特别的场合。Laura always wears a dress for special occasions， 答对了，纪念日、生日穿洋装，很好，答对了，应该是 D。我们来看下一题。I need to get back 什么 the travel agent today about my air tickets。今天我必须要做什么事情呢？我应该是要回复给我的 travel agent 旅行社的工作人员有关我机票的事情。A from 不对 ，from 是从旅行社那边得到资料，今天是你要回复给人家，所以应该是用 B to， 答对了哈。Get back to someone。Get back to someone 是我再回复你的意思。你问我一个问题 ，Let me get back to you， 我再回复你好吗？所以答案应该是用 B。以上的讲解清楚了吗？各位同学，只要注意字跟字中间的关系，句跟句中间的关系弄清楚，你就可以 beat the GPT， 战胜全民英检。
Song time.
What a great show. Thank you everyone for joining us today on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and of course the radio.
So have a wonderful weekend everyone. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Мы благодарим вас за то, что вы до конца оставались с нами. Большое вам спасибо. Мы верим, что Бог благословит вас через эту программу. Оставайтесь с нами, поддержите нас, ведь вместе мы сила. Вместе мы сможем многое.
Open your eyes to the world around. Joy and friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And I'm Gabe, and this week we are talking about Lunar New Year. So thank you for joining us.
Yes, it's a special week of celebration. So let's start with today's key words. The first one is a holiday. Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. families spend lots of time together on Lunar New Year?
Decoration. Decoration. I love the decorations in this room. They are so pretty.
Chicken. Chicken. Jim eats chicken for dinner every night.
Fish. Fish. James eats fish for lunch every day.
Traditional. Traditional. Mrs. Lee makes beautiful traditional clothes.
Well, it's our tradition to review these words one more time. So let's look at the first one, Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year.
Decoration. Decoration.
Chicken. Chicken.
Fish. Fish.
Traditional. Traditional.
Well done, everyone. Now let's go see our friend Eddie. Hello, Eddie.
We need some decorations here for New Year.
Oh,
hey, that's a
good idea, Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that, but first, can you give us today's mission?
Today's mission?
Yes.
Okay. Today's mission. What is Sarah writing about for her column?
What is Sarah writing about for her column?
We'll find out today, so let's begin with our lessons.
Hi, Renee. Sarah.
Oh, good. Can you help me?
Sure.
Thank you. Take this red paper.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm putting up decorations for Lunar New Year.
I don't know anything about Lunar New Year. How do you celebrate it?
Well, Renee is at the diner and Sarah walks in. And Gabe, what is Renee doing?
Well, Renee is putting up decorations because they are going to celebrate something.
They are going to celebrate Lunar New Year. Well, we're going to start by celebrating our key words, and the first one is decoration. Decoration. A decoration is something that makes a room or a place look extra special. We often use decorations for a birthday or a holiday like Christmas.
So a decoration is the noun. Now the verb form is decorate, to decorate something. And some people like to decorate their house at Christmas, like Andrea said.
And what kind of decorations do we put up at Christmas time? Well, maybe a Christmas tree or different things that are red and green.
And you can also say, what kind of decorations will you put up for the party? Well, maybe it will be a Lunar New Year party.
And maybe the decorations will be red. Our next keyword is Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. Now, many people celebrate New Year on January 1st, but some people celebrate Lunar New Year. Every year, the Lunar New Year is different.
And sometimes this holiday is actually called Chinese New Year. Most of the time, it's called Chinese New Year. But here's a question that you could ask. Hey, how will you celebrate Lunar New Year?
Well, Sarah is interested to learn about this. She says, I don't know anything about Lunar New Year. She wants to know more. And I'm sure that all of you want to know more about this conversation. So let's do that with Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先来看到 Renee 在做什么呢？ Renee is putting up decorations for Lunar New Year。这边有3个点我们可以来学的，一个是 to put something up， 把什么东西架起来、举起来、贴起来，都可以用 to put something up。比如说，把手给举起来 ，put up your hands， 把双手举起来 ，put up your hands。那么架帐篷的时候 ，tent 是帐篷，把帐篷给架起来 ，to put up a tent。也可以把海报贴起来 ，to put up a poster， 都可以用这个动词片语 to put something up。接下来来学 decorations， 装饰或者是布置，也可以指他们的用品，很多可以加 s decorations。Renee is putting up decorations for a Lunar New Year。你也可以说 Renee is decorating for Lunar New Year。Decorate 是 decoration 的动词，那么 put up 也可以用 hang up， 所以你也可以说 Renee is hanging up Lunar New Year decorations。那么 Lunar New Year 的 Lunar 是根据罗马神话里面月亮的那个女神叫做 Luna， 所以呢月亮的就叫做 Lunar。根据月亮来定这些节气，那么我们的新年旧历年就是这样定出来的，所以叫做 Lunar New Year， 也有人说是 Chinese New Year， 都可以哈。So what can you do about Lunar New Year? Well, you can celebrate Lunar New Year. You can also put up decorations for Lunar New Year. 哇，农历年的时候可以做很多的装饰，也可以做很多的庆祝。我们来看下一段的对话。
Well, on Lunar New Year's Eve, families get together. Then they eat a big meal.
What do you eat?
We eat chicken, fish, noodles, and dumplings. And parents give red envelopes to their children.
Red envelopes.
The envelopes have money inside.
Cool.
Oh, we also wear new clothes. Look at my chi pao. It's from my mom.
She has a what? What is this dress that she is wearing, Andrea?
Well, it's called a chi pao, and it is a special Chinese dress.
Okay, so Renee is wearing a chi pao from her mom. Well, let's go back up to the middle of the conversation where Renee says we eat chicken, fish, noodles, and dumplings. Okay, let's look at this key word, chicken. Chicken. A chicken is a kind of bird that people often eat. That's a chicken.
So a chicken can be a bird, but we also call the meat that we eat from that bird chicken.
And I like to eat chicken. I also like to eat chicken eggs. Do you like chicken eggs?
I do like to eat chicken eggs. I especially like tea eggs.
Okay, good. Well, let's look at this next key word. The word is fish. Fish. And a fish is a kind of animal that swims in water. You can find many fish in the sea.
You can eat fish, or you can have a fish as a pet.
And what kind of fish do you like? I like salmon. That is my favorite kind of fish.
Well, you can also cook fish in many different ways. You can make different fish dishes.
Okay, well, let's go on right now to see what Thomas has to say about this food and this conversation.
这里我们来看 Lunar New Year's Eve。Lunar New Year's Eve 是指大年初一的前一天，也就是除夕，所以 Eve 是指前一天或者是前夕的意思。那么 Lunar New Year's Eve 就是我们所知道的除夕。那如果是圣诞节呢，12月25号，但是庆祝是在24号，所以呢，我们就可以学 Christmas Eve。EVE 同样是出现。接下来还有呢，比如说 New Year's Eve。New Year's Eve 元旦是元月1号，那么 New Year's Eve 是什么时候呢？当然就是12月31号了。同样 Eve 的 E 如果在节日里面的话要大写，人名也可以用 Eve， 就圣经人物的亚当夏娃的那个夏娃的名字也是用 Eve。接下来我们来学所有动物的肉都是不可数的 ，Chicken 很多只 chickens， 但是鸡肉呢不可数，要用 chicken。Fish 鱼，鱼很多只还是用 fish， 但是各式各样各种种类的鱼可以用 fishes。There are all kinds of fishes in the ocean。在海洋里面有很多各式各样的鱼，但是几只鱼还是用 fish。接下来呢，像比如说 bull 牛，很多牛 bulls， 但是牛肉呢？牛肉是用 beef， 还是不可数，所以所有动物的肉都不可数。为什么？因为它没有固定的形状。我们来看下一段的对话。
It's really pretty. How do you say that word again? Pao?
Qi Pao. A qi pao is a traditional Chinese dress.
Lunar New Year sounds interesting. I can write about it for the newspaper.
Great! Write about the diner too.
Why?
This month, the diner has a Lunar New Year menu. We are serving delicious Chinese food all month.
Okay, I can write about the diner, but I want a red envelope first.
Well, Sarah can write about the diner, but first she wants a red envelope. You know, she is smart. Because what is inside a red envelope, Gabe?
Haha, money. Money is inside the red envelope. That's why it's exciting and good to get a red envelope on Lunar New Year.
Well, maybe Sarah will write about red envelopes in her column. We found the answer to today's mission in this conversation. The question is, what is Sarah writing about for her column?
What is Sarah writing about for her column? She's writing about Lunar New Year.
That's right. Maybe she'll also write about a qi pao. We learned that that is a traditional Chinese dress. Let's learn that keyword, traditional. Traditional. Now, first, let's look at the word tradition. A tradition is something that you often do to celebrate a holiday. So if something is traditional, that's the adjective to describe what you do.
Yes, many cultures and different people around the world have done things for many years. They have traditions, and those things are traditional. You know what? I love to watch traditional dances. Those are dances that people have done for many, many years.
And different cultures also have traditional clothes. Well, friends, let's keep learning more about this and our conversation from Thomas.
这里我们来学形容词 traditional， 传统的。传统的中国的服装，洋装、旗袍，你可以说是 a traditional Chinese dress。traditional Chinese dress。如果形容人非常的保守的、传统的，也可以用 traditional。My parents are very traditional。我的父母是很传统的人。那么所有的 traditional holidays 里面，所有的传统的这种节日里面 ，Lunar New Year's Eve is my favorite。所以你就可以说 among all traditional holidays。Lunar New Year's Eve is my favorite. Traditional， 当然它是从名词 tradition 传统来的哈。所有的 Chinese traditions， 中国的传统、家族的传统 ，family traditions 可以加 s。接下来我们来看到这边说 I can 这样子一个句型，他说 I can write about it for the newspaper. I can do something. 我可以呢在报纸上面来写这个专刊，写有关除夕的专刊。Yeah, I can mail the letter for you. 我可以帮你来寄信。I can also return those books to the library for you. 我也可以帮你把这些书拿到图书馆去还，都可以用这样子一个句型。我们来看今天的 Word Power。
Word Power.
It's time for Word Power. This week we're going to talk about Chinese dumplings. Many people eat dumplings during Chinese New Year. Dumplings are dough with meat or vegetables inside. They can be boiled, steamed, or fried. Dumpling. Dumpling. How do you make a dumpling? First, you need a wrapper. The wrapper is the outside of the dumpling. Wrappers are made of dough and hold the meat inside. Wrapper. Wrapper. Next, you need some filling. The filling goes inside the wrapper. You can use many things to make the dumpling filling. 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 For our filling, we will use pork. 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 We can also put cabbage in our filling. Cabbage is a vegetable. Cut it up and mix it with the pork. Cabbage. Cabbage. Now we're ready to make the dumpling. Put a little filling in the middle of the wrapper. Fold it in half and then pinch it closed. Pinch. Pinch. Now let's cook our dumplings. Let's boil them. When you boil something, you cook it in very hot water. Boil. Boil. What kind of dumplings do you like? The next time you order dumplings, remember all these words, and you will have word power.
Conversation replay.
Renee.
Sarah. Oh, good. Can you help me?
Sure.
Thank you. Take this red paper.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm putting up decorations for Lunar New Year.
I don't know anything about Lunar New Year. How do you celebrate it?
Well, on Lunar New Year's Eve, families get together. Then they eat a big meal.
What do you eat?
We eat chicken, fish, noodles, and dumplings. And parents give red envelopes to their children.
Red envelopes?
The envelopes have money inside.
Cool.
Oh, we also wear new clothes. Look at my chi pao. It's for my mom.
Oh, it's really pretty. How do you say that word again? Chinga pao?
Chi pao. A chi pao is a traditional Chinese dress.
Lunar New Year sounds interesting. I can write about it for the newspaper.
Great! Write about the diner too.
Why?
This month, the diner has a Lunar New Year menu. We are serving delicious Chinese food all month.
Okay, I can write about the diner, but I want a red envelope first.
Calendar phrase.
Hey, Gabe, let's eat.
That sounds like such a good idea because I am so hungry.
Well, I am hungry too, but first, let's look at our calendar phrase. And our calendar phrase is, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Now, friends, when you're hungry and you want to start dinner, you can say, let's eat.
So, Andrea, I have not eaten since lunch. It's been an hour.
Well, let's eat, Gabe. But first, let's take a look at our calendar phrase skit.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
去吃点东西吧。
Hey, Marie.
What?
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
You're hungry again? You eat a lot.
I know. I like food. Come on, Marie. Let's eat.
Well, you can eat. I can shop.
But I can't eat alone. Please come with me.
Oh, Jan! I'm full.
Oh, okay. Hey, I know. Order ice cream. You like ice cream.
That's true. Okay, let's eat. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
去吃点东西吧。
Welcome back. Now, what do you like most about our show? Maybe it's the...
Me! Question of the day.
Yes, the question of the day with Eddie.
Okay. Everyone likes the question of the day, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Good. Here it is, the question of the day. What do you like most about Lunar New Year?
What do you like most about Lunar New Year?
I think I like eating food most about Lunar New Year. I would like to try meerkat. That would be great.
Gabe, that's not a Lunar New Year food.
Oh, it isn't?
No. Why don't you try some chicken?
Maybe I'll stick with chicken or fish.
Sounds good. Well, friends, thanks for joining us today here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
Happy Lunar New Year this week.
That's right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.